How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? All right. So, this is more along the lines of a PSA, but concern. A PSA because of concern. Okay? For as long as I've been doing readings for people, conversations, I personally have no problem separating myself from people that I can tell might need actual psychotherapy. I am not a psychologist. I can help, right? You know, I'm well aware I can help. But I think some people need to realize when they're doing too much when it comes to readings and tarots and psychics. Understand truly that if you do want to maybe start getting regular readings, you can maybe do one every 6 months or not even once a month. What's so important that I get out to you guys is that I don't give a fuck about money. Your mind is where money comes from. Your crown and your root is what manifests money in your life. I love what I do, but I always got to be honest. I cannot not be honest. I cannot sacrifice myself for people. You're not supposed to sacrifice yourself for people. Okay? I want people to be very honest with themselves when it comes to certain things. And I feel like a lot of us sometimes, even I used to do it. We'll lie to ourselves when we have some sort of crutch, whatever that crutch is. It can be emotional, mental, physical, a substance, whatever. Everybody deals with having a crutch. Everybody. Understanding your mind and where you are, not just physically, financially, but mentally and emotionally is very important, especially right now. Okay, there are a lot of portals that are being opened on us by the powers that be, by the elite, by the people that we don't see. There is a lot of things happening underground, energy work being done on our base chakras, on our root chakras. Understand, if you have been dealing with a emotion that feels erratic, chaotic, uncontrollable, I really want to say that some people don't even need to even start consulting a psychic. You need to unravel what happened when you were a child. You need to go get your brain scanned. You go back in my channel 2 weeks ago. I came on here and I spoke about endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, real brain chemical balance. A lot of people online aren't sitting here and telling y'all this because they want to feed off of y'all money. I will tell you the truth every time. A lot of times it's not really a spiritual issue. Sometimes you just got to go sit your ass down somewhere. Because I really want people to be more grounded. We are coming into an energetic time where if you don't shift, evolve, elevate, level up, whatever you want to call it, if you don't do any of those things, you're going to feel energetically left behind and even more depressed, anxious, and you're going to lean on to your crutches even more, whatever your crutch is. Free yourself. I feel the need to say that. Free yourself of the ties that bind. Somebody needs deliverance. Some of you need to be prayed over and get mental help. Some of y'all need to get on your knees and just start talking to God. A psychic cannot be your spiritual connection. Is it cool to talk to psychics? Is it cool to ask questions and get certain answers that will elevate you and evolve you and level you up? Yes. But the moment I get a client where I see that client doesn't want to evolve or elevate, guess what? I'm blocking you. Because I work for people that want to level up. You have to believe that you can level up. You have to, no matter which way that means for you. It could mean anything to anybody: emotional, physical, financial, spiritually. Sometimes the worst thing you can struggle with is wanting the best for people. Because I feel that shit in my soul so deep. I feel it so deep to the point where it doesn't drive me crazy. But the moment someone opens their mouth to me and I could feel what's going on, that feeling I get, I'd be like, damn, I just want the best for this person. And depending on people's perspective, you can be a good person or a bad person, depending on someone's perspective, right? I really feel like some people need help unraveling their perspective. Because guess what? I had to change my perspective on life. You know why? I've been through a lot of violence. I had been through a lot of violence. I had been through a lot of narcissists. I have been through family members that stole money from me, left me homeless, tried to set me up, had me in handcuffs when I didn't do anything. I know how dark it can get. I've had all kinds of rituals done on me. I've had dreams of them. But guess what? That's where your spiritual strength comes in. I want people to have more of a push for their own spiritual strength. I want people to have more of a push for their everyday lives. Don't let things get redundant. Don't let things get tedious. Switch up your life. Switch up a routine. Switch up your career. Learn a new career. Study something else. I really want everyone that watches this video, I really, really feel the energy to say we need to work more on our crown chakras and our root chakras. I'm telling you, like I said, I'll repeat it again. There is underground energy work being done on us as a collective. Underground tunnels are everywhere. And if you realize how many underground tunnels there really were, you would be scared. Places we never thought there would be underground tunnels, there are. I was shown all this shit in 2020. And 4 years later, guess what? I'm saying the same shit with more passion behind it, with more knowledge, with more wisdom. Because, oh my goodness, I can see the split, you guys. The 3D to 5D split. People have been talking about this for a long time. But now I can really feel it in my energy. And I'm like, whoa, If people aren't evolved, if people are not ready, that split can make or break you. You have to be ready. Get ready. Be prepared. Don't fall behind. Stop playing victim. Get up. Shake your head loose. Move your body. Shake your ass. I don't know. Bounce some titties. And like, get yourself moving. Because I'm telling you, we have important missions to complete. Who are we? God's children. We got important missions. I had someone I really cared about a year and a half ago. I had to stop being friends with because this person was having erratic behavior. She was also a psychic like me. I'm just telling you guys a little story and then I'm going to bounce out of here because this is just, like I said, it's a little PSA. And she was actually a very gifted psychic and tarot reader. She was very gifted, right? She was cool. But her mental health was declining. Okay? And it only got worse. So she finally went to a doctor. They took a look at her chemical levels, serotonin, endorphins, dopamine, all of those. And they said, hey, ma'am, listen, you are chemically imbalanced. And you have bipolar depression. They screened her, took all her levels, properly diagnosed her. Okay, they gave her a little script. Okay, please start therapy as soon as possible, ma'am. Because I'm telling you, she would go from bouts of being happy, crying, angry. It's like, girl, do you want to be grounded? You have to want to be grounded. Long story short, when she told me about it, and I said, oh, okay, cool. Like what kind of meds do you need to take? You know what I'm saying? To help you balance yourself out. And this girl said to me, I'm too spiritual for medication. Do you know, to this day, I don't even ask about this girl, but someone told me that she tried to unalive herself. This same girl that said she was too spiritual to take her medication. That doesn't even make sense. And now, almost 2 years down the line, she's deteriorating to the point of wanting to not have her life anymore. So just please, you guys, just be careful. When you get a psychic reading, it's pulling at your aura. It's pulling at your energy. That can unbalance you if you do it too much. I just want people to be safe. I went to a psychic in 2020, January. She gave me a prediction that I was going to win a lump sum of money in 4 to 6 months. Not only did I not get that money, but in that 4 to 6 months, I found out my aunt was stealing money from me and my social security number had been played with. I was literally drinking myself into a stupor and crying for about a good 6. That prediction depressed the fuck out of me. So I'm not going to, I don't even know what to say. Because I understand, but just be careful. All because that woman wanted to give me a prediction. Who knows if she just didn't see my own natural abundance? Maybe she was seeing my abundance energy. But let me tell you, because of that prediction, I'm telling you, 6 months, a drunk stupor. I was so upset. I was so heartbroken. Because why? I was living in the basement of my friend's mom's house. They were gracious enough to help me. So her telling me I was going to get that money, right? That shit crushed me. So please, create a personal prayer. Study a psychic first. Watch their channel or their platform or whatever it is that they got. Ask these psychics who they work for, because there are Satanists with regular channels talking about some divine light that legit are Satanists, and they work in the tarot and psychic field. I'm telling you this. Go to my community tab. Scroll down. I expose psychics like this that have their one eye covered, that are secretly a Freemason, that are secretly Illuminati. Just be safe, everybody. I mean that. I'm gonna probably do a celebrities in a sec. I love y'all. I'm out.